Yes, sir. Congratulations to you. And Judge Garland, congratulations on your appointment. I think you're a very good pick for this job. So I'm going to try to go through as much information as I can. Do you promise to defend the Portland courthouse against anarchists, the federal court building in Portland?
Any attack on a federal building or damage to a federal building violates the federal statutes, and those who do it will be prosecuted.
Okay, when it comes to the people who attacked the Capitol on January the 6th, will you let the committee know if you need more resources?
Yes, absolutely, Senator. I really do think one of my first jobs is to consult with the prosecutors and the agents who are investigating that matter and see what resources they need. And I'm eager to have an invitation. I'm eager to have an invitation from the Senate to ask for more resources.
Sure, please. Thank you. I think all of us want to prosecute every single person that deserves to be prosecuted. So whatever you need, I'm sure you will get from this committee.
Thank you, Senator.
Have you read the Horowitz report?
So, Senator, in our conversations, you asked me to read it. It's some 400 pages long, and I asked you for permission to read only the also very long executive summary.
Okay. That's good.
And I have done that.
So what's your general take?
Well, my general take is that there were certainly serious problems with respect to FISA applications, particularly for Mr. Page, and in the subsequent report to the way in which FISA applications are documented. The Inspector General had a substantial number of recommendations for how this could be fixed and how it must be fixed. I understand that he submitted those to the FBI director, and I understand the FBI director agreed totally, and either has made those changes or is in the course of making them. I intend, if I am confirmed, to speak more deeply and directly with Mr. Horowitz, the Inspector General, about this, and with Director Wray, and make sure that these and any other things that are necessary be done. I am always concerned and have always been concerned that we be very careful about FISA. It is a tool that is very useful and important for investigations involving foreign agents.
That's good to hear. So, Smith, are you familiar with the fact that a lawyer for the FBI has been prosecuted, pled guilty to altering information to the FISA court?
I did read about that. Yes, Senator.
What would happen to somebody under your charge that did that? How would you feel about the behavior?
Well, somebody who makes a false statement to the FBI or the Inspector General during an investigation has violated 18 U.S.C. 1001, and I've prosecuted those myself.
Do you believe the Durham investigation is a legitimate investigation?
Senator, I don't know anything really about the investigation.
You've read the Horowitz report. Do you think somebody should look at what happened?
Well, I do think somebody should look at what happened with respect to those FISAs, absolutely, and I believe the Inspector General has done that.
Based on what your review of the Horowitz report, do you think Jim Comey was a good FBI director?
Senator, I really don't want to get into analyzing any of the previous directors.
You've been very critical, and appropriately so at times. I just find it pretty stunning that you can't say, in my view, that he was a terrible FBI director. But have you ever been to the border? Have you ever been to the U.S.-Mexican border?
No, sir, I haven't.
So I'd like you to go, because I just got back, because I learned that drug cartels are using our asylum laws against us. They will collect people to sort of rush the border, and once they're apprehended, they'll claim asylum, and most of these claims, 90%, are rejected, and that will take resources away from securing the border and detecting drugs and protecting the nation against terrorism. This is a behavior by the cartels. Will you look into that practice of using asylum claims by drug cartels to weaken border security?
I had not known about this, and I will certainly look into this problem. I think the drug cartels are a major menace to our society, and the poison that they put into our streets is damaging communities of every kind. If they have
Well,
a
I would
particular,
ask you to visit.
if they
I
have
would
a,
ask you to visit the border. And I think you'll find patriots there, and when they make mistakes, they need to be held accountable. But that's one of the toughest jobs in the country. This is.
Senator, I apologize for speaking over you just now, but there's like a little bit of a lag.
I'm sorry.
It's not your
Apologize.
fault. It's a lag in the technology, I think.
Okay. Well, I do. I have a Southern accent, so
It's not the accent.
yeah.
I'm familiar with Southern
We
accents.
get high-speed internet. This is the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Are you concerned that Al Qaeda and ISIS types are going to try to hit us again?
I am very concerned that foreign terrorist organizations will try to hit us again. Yes, I don't know enough at this point about the capabilities of those two, but it really doesn't matter which foreign terrorist. The terrible thing is the attack. And as I said in my opening statement, with all the other things that the Justice Department has to do, it must always keep its eye on the ball with respect to foreign terrorist attack. I was sitting in my office, arriving at my office as the first plane hit the Trade Center, and I was sitting in my office and could see smoke rising over the Pentagon. I can assure you that this is top of mind for me.
Well, one of the reasons I am very inclined to support you is I believe what you just said is true. I think you have a very deep understanding of the threats America faces. And to my colleagues on the committee, Al Qaeda has been diminished. ISIS footprint has been greatly diminished, but they're out there and they will this year sometime. I hope I'm wrong. Let us know they're still there. So it's great to hear the potential future Attorney General understanding that our nation is very much still under threat. So when it comes to interacting with the committee, we're going to be talking about Section 230 reform. What's your impression of Section 230 liability protection for big tech, and is it time to revisit that topic?
Senator, I have to be the first to confess when I have relatively limited information about a subject. I have had one case on Section 230. It is a very straightforward application of the law, so of course I know what it is. I also know that many members of this committee have ideas for how it should be amended, and I would have to have an opportunity, if I'm confirmed, to talk with you about that and to understand all the conflicting concerns and the complexities of how to alter it if it's to be altered. The devil in these sort of things is always in the details, and you on the committee know more about this than I do. And I look forward, if I'm confirmed, to having the chance to talk about it with you.
Thank you. Congratulations on your nomination. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.